So I'm here with François Margolin, the director of our opening night film for the 18th UK Jewish Film Festival, The Art Dealer, L'Antiquaire. François, welcome.
Thank you.
To the BFI.
Thank you to invite me.
It's a pleasure, and we're delighted, really delighted to have your film to open the festival. We always give a lot of thought to the opening film, and we were really pleased when we found your film and felt that it was a significant film to open with. So obviously it would be interesting for us to know where this story came from, if this is partly based on truth or whether you've brought facts together from different stories.
It's based on the true story. It's a true story of a family called Seligman. It's one of the most, the grandfather was one of the most important collectioner in Paris of the art collection of the 17th and 18th century. And her granddaughter is a friend of mine, and I was talking with her, and I find the way to write the script, because I was working since long time about the story of the stolen paintings. I was working because I was making many documentaries. I was making also feature films, but I was making many documentaries. And like 15 years ago, I was working on a project of documentary with an American journalist living in Paris called Hector Feliciano, who writes the first book, who rediscovery of the story of the stolen paintings in France. And I wanted to make a documentary at this time, but it was very difficult to make the interview with the people, because the people, they don't wanted to appear on the camera, they wanted to talk, but not, so for a movie it was very difficult. And the third reason was also because in my family we lose a lot of things during the World War II, but it was not a very rich family. So we lose money, and I found a lot of money in the Swiss bank, because I had an aunt who disappeared in the concentration camp. We leave money in Swiss, and when the US government obliged, and the Jewish international community obliged Swiss bank to give back the money to the Jewish people, they lose the money in the Swiss bank. I won like a small money, but all the three reasons was very important for me. And also I was thinking since long time, but maybe more now, that the story of the stolen paintings are a symbol of the relationship between the French Jewish community and the French state and the rest of the population in France. Because I'm thinking that France didn't solve the question of the collaboration during the World War II with Marshal Pétain. And the stolen paintings are one of the symbols of that, because it was like the state was in denial of denial, excuse me for my French accent, about his own history. They refused to say that there were collaborations with Nazis. It was not all the French people. It was, but the state was collaborationist. And until now, I think the French museum have a very strange attitude, a very ambiguous attitude on the stolen paintings. A lot of paintings, they are always in the French museum. And the people, they say, oh, it's very difficult to give back, we have no information, we don't know the people. For them, it was very lucky that a lot of Jewish people didn't come back from the concentration camp. But also, they don't want to give back the paintings. They explain it's difficult, but recently I heard a story of a very important painting of Claude Monet. Is in the basement of in the reserve of Musée du Louvre in Paris. it was right on the back, the name of the owner, the address during the war, but it can change. And they say, no, we don't know how we can know to give back.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of ambiguity in the French state since long time, and it is not, the things are changing, but not so very slowly, they are changing.
Okay, thank you.